Good Sunday morning. Welcome to another edition of the Sideline Junkies. Sunday Rise. This is week 8. We got the midnight rider, the man that pays all the bills, the boss BJ, myself, the big guy KG. We'll be joined by Lady C and a few. First and foremost, as we always do, how y'all doing this morning?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Let me get that right.
Fantastic. Mushroom coffee.
There you go with that mushroom coffee again.
It keeps the hairline straight. You notice I'm starting to lose it a little bit. So, I know Gary. I know Gary hates that. I know Gary hates my hairline because his shit. It looked like he had surgery up there to remove his hairline.
Wow.
I'm fucking with it though.
So the crazy part is y'all probably hate mine all the way around the board then.
Oh man, nah, you stay out of this conversation completely.
Oh man, good morning, Lady C. The Swamp Queen is here. Technical difficulties and all, she's here.
Can we hear me now? Can we see me?
Yeah, it look like you got your Saints jersey on. You just ready, huh?
About to run through a wall. That's what she about to do. She ready for them Saints.
This is game, baby.
No, you're 100% right. You're 100% right.
You got the...
She got a little Dragonfly Jones going on.
Hey.
Man.
Everybody don't have a hat like you do.
I ain't talking about
Take your
that.
hat off, Ben.
Why? You don't get to see all that. I ain't do my hair today.
Look, that's the situation I'm in right about now. So I'm gonna shut the hell up myself. But first and foremost, let's
your hair and makeup wasn't available?
Oh yeah. Of course it is. It's just
it wasn't in the budget today.
Oh no, it's always in the budget. The boss BJ pays me and the guys in the truck very, very well to get my hair and makeup done. Very well. So live looking real quick. The Jaguars are up on the Broncos 10-7. Started the third quarter. Looking at it, Russell Wilson actually played 12-19, 117, a touchdown and a pick. Melvin Gordon 5 carries for 24 yards. Jerry Jeudy 5 catches, 58 yards. On the other side, Trevor Lawrence 12 for 20, 98 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Travis Etienne, I had high hopes for that boy coming into the league. 12 carries, 95 yards, almost got at the century mark. Evan Ingram, former New York Giant, 4 catches, 55 yards, and Christian Kirk earning all that money, 2 catches, 15 yards. And Evan Ingram also has a touchdown. Now, before we jump off this game, let me ask this. The Broncos lose this game. Will Nathaniel Hackett be the first coach fired of 2022?
I thought we lost somebody already.
Matt Rule.
Rule. I'm sorry, second coach fired of 2022. I mean, it's so insignificant. Really, did you really lose Matt Rule?
I mean, Matt Rule's a good coach. He just was in the wrong situation. I mean, you can't just keep giving the guy chicken and ask him to make chicken salad. So that was his problem. He just had no quarterback.
And the same situation Steve Wilks was in Arizona that he's in now. And the kid that they have now starting, the XFL former quarterback, I really hope that works out for him. And that they can build something. I hope that, that's not a Steve Wilks same deal where, they tank and then fire him and then draft a quarterback of the future. But to Nathaniel Hackett, he should have never been hired as a head coach. That's the issue here. This man during the course of the season, I think he hired somebody to come in for a consultant to help, what was it? What Midnight Rider was it? To help run the day-to-day operations or help him coach or something like right there.
You're close. Yeah. It's like the guy's almost like a quality control person. So he's supposed to let them know situations, let them know clock management situations, things of that nature. It's a guy he used to coach with, I think at like Boise State or somewhere.
Right there, that's your red flag. But this red flag, when you put this red flag in the ground, you hit a power line and you electrocuted yourself. That's how bad that red flag right there was. He should have never have been hired. Nathaniel Hackett was a hot commodity when he was a Buffalo coordinator, and he's proven himself not to be a quality head coach. So I don't understand, out of all the choices you had to go get coaches, why he was even hired in the first place. So that's Denver's issue right there. Should have never hired the guy.
Wasn't the rumor that he was supposed to be the Aaron Rodgers whisperer? So they were supposed to get Aaron Rodgers out of this.
Yes,
that was kind of the idea or the impetus of the whole thing.
But Midnight Rider, if you're not a good coach, like Russell Wilson is seeing how good of a coach Pete Carroll was, because he's going over here, bad coaching, bad decision making, bad play call. I wish Delonte was on here, but you can't. It don't matter how good you are as a quarterback, a team. You cannot fight bad coaching decisions, bad play calling. These coaches are playing chess on the field every Sunday, and you're playing the checkers, the Halloween checkers little bag that you got out of somebody's house that missing pieces. Like, you can't compete. It don't matter what type of talent you got. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes your talent will overcome, but for the most part, if you got bad coaching, you got bad coaching, baby.
Facts.
Lady C, you've been awfully quiet.
I got nothing. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Like I can agree more with what being in Midnight Rider is saying. You know, you have this team, and you have this jewel on the team, and look right now between Hackett and Russ, like, not good. We don't know what it is right now. So
well,
I got really nothing. He may be the second one to go.
Hey, and the thing is, I agree with everybody. I don't. Does what? You broke up there.
Oh, my question is, like, if Hackett goes, do we see an improvement in Russ?
Yeah, because you get somebody that's going to actually, I mean, there's a difference, and B just made the point, like, coaching is the difference. So if you settle things down, you make Russ understand that he can't cook, he can't microwave, he can't slow cook, he got to hand the ball off, and you run the ball first, and then let him make plays off of that. That's the formula. I mean, you see it right now in Seattle, and we're going to talk about that later. But the thing that made Russ good was Russ wasn't the main part of the offense. He was always the X factor. So he made things off of Marshawn Lynch. And once Seattle lost that, he lost his fastball. And you're watching it now with Javonte Williams out in Denver. They just don't have anything to go with it.
Agreed. And BJ always says that when a coach knows your weaknesses and he can hide them. Apparently Russ had more weaknesses than what we thought. So now I'm gonna talk about this briefly because this is big news in the sports world, and I don't know why. But Tom and Giselle are done after 13 years. It's finalized. It's done. I'm guessing that they had to talk. He said he was going to walk away. He waited 40 days. He decided to come back. Giselle didn't like that. She was upset. He took 11 days out of camp, came back looking like he hadn't ate a meal in at least 6 months. Tom Brady's a bachelor now. I've actually had this conversation with my wife, and I know me and you, B, we talked about it as well. If the conversation was there that you were going to give it up and you decided to go back without consulting her, that's not how marriage works. You asking for disaster. My wife told me she would beat my damn ass. Damn with divorce. She said she would beat my ass.
You got to think. You got to think of the time. And I'm on Giselle's side on this. I love Tom Brady. I hate him as of course, a Patriot quarterback, but you can't deny what he is. He's one of the probably right now the GOAT of quarterbacks. But that time commitment away from the family, away from the kids, over and over and over and over and over again, and then get to a point where me and you talk about it all the time. Once you hit your 40s, you get that realization sitting down like, damn, I'm halfway through my life, and you don't know how. We know life is precious. You don't know how long you're going to be here. If they had that sit down conversation, which everybody pretty much agrees they probably did, and Tom agreed to give it up, then this is Tom's fault, and I kind of don't blame her. But we know as men, when that fire's still burning, you want to play. I get that, but family's first, the kids are first. So I'm hoping that this will be Tom's last season. I'm hoping that after this season's over, and if he commits to retirement, him and Giselle can work something out. That's really, I don't want to see anybody's relationship go down the drain over a game. This is a game at the end of the day. We enjoy it, but your family, your wife, your family, your kids are first. So I'm hoping that, that can be reconciled at the end of the season. I really do. Even though he's killed my Bills for 20 years, but this is on Tom, man. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It's on Tom, man.
I said this before when it happened, when he came back. I don't blame Tom. I don't blame Giselle. I blame the damn kids. It's the damn kids' fault. Because I know what happened. Tom got home. He spent more time at home than he ever had before. His daddy, let's do TikTok. Daddy, let's do this. Daddy, let's go this. Tom was tired of that, man. Tom got to mow the grass. Tom ain't mowing nobody's grass. Tom ain't cleaning the gutters out. That's what's going on here. Tom said, forget this. I'm going back to play football because I worked less at football than I did in this damn family. So this is what really happened. I don't know why everybody's making a big deal about this, man. It's the kids. I'm sorry.
Just fuck the kids, huh? Just fuck them kids.
I'm not saying that. We love the kids here at the Sideline Junkies, but I'm just saying Tom got tired of making TikTok videos. That's all I'm saying.
That honeydew list is a killer,
honestly,
man.
I'm telling you.
Them TikTok videos, they do get tedious. After a while, they do get a little tedious. I made a few myself with my kid, but I'm gonna have to side with Tom on this one. I'm gonna have to side with Tom on this one. Yeah. I'll be the eyeball out. So you still in your prime, like ish. Oh God, here we go. Playing with. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm already in trouble with HR. But anyway, I couldn't be, Giselle, because I'd be like, baby, why are you still here? Why are you here? After a while, yeah, look, don't you have a contract to sign? Don't you have some balls to deflate or something like that? Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Go play football. Please. Look, we got the kids, they going to summer camp. You need to go to training camp. Why the fuck are you here? Go get out there and make some money. I'm not bringing in the money that I'm bringing in anymore because my modeling career is done and retired. But rumor has it she's trying to get back out there, so kudos. But my career is over with. I'm retired as a model. Okay, so you're the main breadwinner. And I'm not trying to look at it as a gold digging stance, but why are you still here? Like, they've been together for how long?
13 years.
Mm.
Been married for 13 years, I
Yeah.
believe.
That's a long time to be just looking at somebody.
Hold up. We talking about Giselle. And Giselle she was bringing in almost like 50 to 100 mil a year when she was out there.
Yeah, she was making more than him.
That kind of bread in.
Yeah, she was. I think she was ahead of him in salary.
Yeah, she was killing him in salary. If anything, that's the reason why Tom was taking less.
But she's not making that money anymore. Right, but she's not making that money anymore because she hung up her wings, her Victoria wings. Like, she hung that up. She's not making that anymore. So Tom is the main breadwinner. So the kids are going to summer camp. We can send them off to boarding school, whatever, to satisfy midnight ride, or we can send them wherever they go. And then so we got training camp season and stuff. Why are you here? Like, I see you on your bye week. Hey baby, how you doing? You need to go ahead and go outside in the yard and go practice or do something. But so why is that a thing? Like, maybe she actually loves him. I don't know. That could be the thing, that she actually wants to be around. But I'm just kind of cold-hearted about that. Get the hell out of my house, child. Just make the money, send it home.
You're the minority of women that would feel that way. You're the minority. You get the hell out of the house, go sign a contract, go play football. I've gotten used to you not being here. You're being here. Your presence is annoying me. Go get out. Go find something. Go play yard football. Go play NFL.
Amen. Go down the street, play with everybody else or something, but get out the house. Like, you have from August to February to stay the hell away from me.
Yeah.
And then we have from February to the end of July to figure out what to do with each other. That we can go on our cruises then and stuff, but I done got used to you from August to February. I've gotten used to you not being here. So this is my new norm. So now I have to readjust and be uncomfortable and figure out, why are you here? What do I do? I don't want to do that because I like me going on shopping sprees and kicking it with the kids and doing that and seeing you at the games and waving
the
at
pool
you.
boy
Okay,
coming
you
over
come home
every
for
day.
your bye week.
Ernesto.
Yeah, the pool boy. The pool boy, the gardener. I got my maid Lupe. We chilling. Why are you here?
Your maid Lupe. Lord Jesus.
Tom looking at the bills like, why is the pool boy over every day? Every day?
Ain't the pool?
The pool frozen. It's wintertime.
The kids be swimming. Somebody got to break up the ice hill.
We joined by the man of the hour, Delonte.
No, Giselle.
Go ahead, Giselle.
Hi, Delonte.
Giselle, go ahead, Giselle.
What's going on, family?
What is going on, man?
Watching this game. Not much, man. Just here in the studio, and then also got my third eye on this football game. I see Russ finally decided to play like a half a $250 million quarterback. Not 250, but probably 125. You know what I'm saying? We got a ways and ways to go. But right now we up 14-10.
Is this Hackett's last game if he loses it?
Oh, definitely. I'm at Heathrow. I'm taking a private jet to Heathrow to serve him his walking papers. And half of Broncos country, they'll be with me. Yeah, definitely dedication. That's dedication and determination. He got to go, man. This is you out there with a it's not even a Mad 93 playbook. It's a Pee Wee League playbook.
6 plays, split vid.
But is that playbook? Question though, is that playbook his fault or is that playbook Russ's fault? because Russ can't operate the playbook.
So I thought it was Russ at first until last week when Rip played and it was the same plays. I was like, yeah, this is definitely up on Nathaniel.
But then y'all moved the ball with Rip.
Kinda.
What did y'all score last week?
We put up a lot. We put up 9 points. 9 points, 3 field goals. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A whopping 3 field goals. Yeah. An impressive. Yep, 3 field goals. Yeah,
the velocity of those field goals as they went through that big H in the sky, that has to be impressive.
Yeah, definitely. This is pathetic.
The face that he doing it.
But it looks like y'all got a Jimmy, your tight end. What's his name? Greg Dulcich or something like that?
Yeah, yep. Keep feeding. I think I just put it on Twitter. Keep feeding Greg. Keep feeding Greg. Because Greg is
Where's Noah Fant?
Noah Fant in Seattle.
We shipped him to Seattle.
Oh, he was a part of the Russ deal.
Yeah, part of Russ deal. And this playing, I haven't really heard too much from him. I know against the Chargers, he played decent. I know
Seattle's not really.
Harris, who we also.
No, I said Seattle's not really featuring them that much in their passing game. But we'll get to that later on.
And then right.
Well,
Shelby Harrison has been showing up for them though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me say this before we move on to our games of the day. Tom, if you really love Giselle, and if anybody can get this message to him, dog, I will put on a leather vest. We can go in the desert and we can sing to her. We can get 2 other guys. We can be Jodeci, and you can start telling her it's been an hour since you've been gone, and that's too long. So come back home. All that. Tell her that you can't live without her, dude. Start playing in the sand and all that. Let her know. Then you got to start singing "Baby, I'm Yours." Dog, I got a list of songs you can sing with a leather vest on while it's hot. You got to give her that 90s love, man. Give her that 90s love. It works.
And she gonna be on that balcony while he pointing, just be like, nah, bro. Nah, just gone. And then he gonna be down there and be like, you raggedy bitch.
Oh my Lord. All right. First game up. This is Lady C's game. Saints versus Raiders. In this game, the Saints, the Raiders are 1.5 point favorites. Over under is 48.5. We're gonna start with Lady C, go to the Midnight Rider, go to Delonte, finish up with BJ. So Lady C, your Saints.
Okay, so the decision was made this week that Dotson is starting. So that's a good decision. Because it's a, like I said before, it's an easier build around him because of his consistency. Jameis isn't as consistent. So it's hard to get like a full stock behind him. So I think we are. You said they're 1.5 favorites. No, I think we're gonna pull this one out. We're gonna flip all of that. We're gonna pull this one out. It's gonna be close. We gonna get it by a field goal. So we sucked this year. I'm not going to deny it. We definitely sucked this year. But as I'd stated before, I know I did a solo piece, saying that this is like our baby year, our exploratory year, where we have to find ourselves again because now we have a new head coach. So we have to get in sync. They have to get in sync with each other. It's not like old boy can come in and Peyton hands off his book and he just execute. No, you have to mold it now differently because we don't have Breeze, we don't have Peyton. So we have a baby team. So this is our crawling year. So yeah, this season is going to our season is basically over. We are definitely out of playoff contention for anything. I don't even think we qualify for a wild card. So we just finishing this season out. I'll be the first one on the couch. And I'm good with that because I got the chips and I'll be letting y'all know what else y'all can bring to the couch. Because Broncos ain't going, Bills ain't going, Commanders ain't going. So I love you guys. But y'all will be joining me on the couch. Yeah, same to you too. Same to you too. I love you, babe. But we suck this year. But this game, we're gonna pull it out. I'll take we're gonna do it in 3, at least by a field goal. Midnight Rider, what you got? I was good this time, babe. I'll let you have it.
So I'm looking at the standings. If you win, you're 3-5, and either you're tied for second or tied for first place in the division. So I mean, it's not. I don't think it's the doom and gloom. I know it doesn't look optimistic, but I mean, you still got a fighter's chance no matter what, just because of how bad the division is. On the game itself, I know the Saints are asking or trying to trade Kamara, but they're trying to get the same deal that the Niners, I mean not the Niners, but the Panthers got for Christian McCaffrey, and I don't see that happening. I'm not saying that McCaffrey is better than Kamara. It's just the market itself. The Raiders are in a hot streak right now. I don't think the Raiders are going to lose this ball game. The Raiders have really found their run game with Josh Jacobs. And I think the last 3 games, he's averaged over 140 yards a game and over 23 carries. So, and that led to their 3-game charge. So I see the Raiders winning this outright. I see it going over. And I even got over 1 touchdown for Dalton to his team and 1 to the other team. So that's how I see this one. Go ahead, B.
I'm going with the Raiders. Quick and easy. I'm going with the over on the 48.5. Both of these teams are the bottom of the league when it comes to points allowed. And the Raiders are 4-2 against the spread. So I'm gonna take the Raiders. I'm gonna take Carr. I'm gonna take Adams, and I'm gonna take that run game with the Raiders.
For me, this game is about 2 words: like and need. I would like for the Saints to win because I hate the Raiders for obvious reasons. I need the Saints to win. So if we win, we happen to beat Jacksonville and Oakland loses to New Orleans, we're out the cellar. We're out the basement, as most of us say. I see this probably being like a tight game. Probably a game with somebody from Vegas make a mistake. And the Saints, they capitalize on it. I got them winning. It's gonna be tight, low scoring, probably 16-13. The Saints.
I got to roll with everybody else. I got the Raiders winning this because no slight against you, Lady C, but Josh Jacobs has been on fire. I got him in fantasy, and I went back and checked the fantasy. This is 2nd or 3rd year in a row I've had Josh Jacobs, and I was like, this dude, okay, he gave me 40 points last week in fantasy, 40 points in week 7. Week 6 they were off. What did he do? Week 5. Week 5 he gave me 34. So that's 74 points that he's given me in two weeks. If he's gonna play like that, I'm with it. I'm with it. And I think that's the key to it because it takes the pressure off a Carr. Everybody wants him and Davante Adams to be Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. That's not the same thing. It takes the pressure off a Carr if he can have a run game. Give me the Raiders in this one, and I'll take the Raiders walking away with this. Raiders 24, Saints 10. And that's because the Saints deciding to start Andy Dalton. The Red Rifle is not the same guy. I was going to say something, but I don't want to get in trouble with HR. So moving on to the next one.
We both gonna be sitting.
Look, I done already got called in the office once. I don't want to get called in the office again.
I guess it's my turn to get called in the office. You know, they made me take Thursday off. You know, I wasn't able to be here Thursday because they, you know, made me take the night off. So yeah.
Okay. We wasn't gonna tell anybody that you was on special assignment, but Cowboys 10-point favorites over the Bears, over under 42.5. My question to everybody, of course, we'll go around the room again. Lady C, Midnight Rider, Boss, Delonte, and then I'll finish it up. Will the Cowboys get punched in the mouth by a pretty good Bears team?
Most def. Yeah, most def. You know, even though Dak is back, I don't see him making that much of a difference against the Bears. I think Rush could have made a bigger impact and actually pull out that W, but I definitely see the Cowboys, real quick, Cowboys coming home with that L. No hate, but you know, that's real quick and simple for me.
Oh wow, okay. I think the Cowboys win the ball game, but the Bears cover. Both teams will try to establish their run game. Again, we're going to talk about Khalil Herbert. We're going to talk about Justin Fields and run pass options. I think this game hits the under, but I just don't see the Cowboys passing game being a place where they can dominate. I think their defense is dominating, but you know, when it comes to getting turnovers is a funny thing. You can't always get the turnover like right every time. You don't always get lucky winning the turnover battle or having the luck of getting every turnover out there. So I think the Cowboys win the ball game, but the Bears cover the 10-point spread. And I think we hit the under on this, the under the 42.5. Go ahead, B.
I'm going with Dallas in this game. And I say that because, you know, as much as I want to root for the Bears and as good as their run game is, I believe their run game is first in the league as far as yards. That Dallas defense is something else. And they're going to, you know, we know that if Chicago falls behind, they're going to have to get away from that and start passing. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Dallas defense is opportunistic. They create problems. I don't think that the Bears are going to get that running game going against that Dallas defense. And I think I don't even have to talk about the Dallas offense, but the Dallas defense versus the Bears offense, I think that's where the game is going to be won. You know, we talk about it all the time. You got an anemic offense, 3 and out. It's going to wear that Bears defense down. And you still got Dak Prescott on the other side, and you make a mistake in coverage or something, that's 6 points. You know, you keep trotting that defense out on the field, you know, not moving the ball and stuff. I think that's what's going to happen today. I think Dallas covers. It's 10, right?
Yes.
I think Dallas covers just because Chicago's going to be in a situation where they're going to have to rely on Justin Fields' arm, and it's not going to work against that Dallas defense.
Man of the hour. Well, he getting himself together. Let me say this, and then I throw it back to him.
Finger. Not the church
you said something about 3rd and longs. You said something about third and longs, and it's a famous. Well, it may not be famous, but it's a great quote from one of my favorite quarterbacks, Kenny the Snake Stabler. Too many third and longs have you sleeping on your side of the bed. And if you keep getting into those 3 and outs, those third and longs, and you can't convert, you're not going to win in the games. And another quote: what you call in the huddle and how you execute, you got to, as a quarterback, you have the possibility of taking a guy from a 2-car garage to a 3-car garage because of what you execute. Justin Fields has the intangibles. He has it. I just don't think he has the weaponry around him to beat a Dallas team. And I'm taking Dallas in this one, but I don't think Dallas will cover. I think Dallas will struggle to put them away. It may not be as bad as Washington was with the 12-7 win, but Dallas will struggle to put them away because they won't think this is a game they really need to gin up for. So give me Dallas 17, Chicago 15. Micah Parsons has 2.5 to 3 sacks, though. And DeMarcus Lawrence has 2 sacks. Delonte?
All right. Chicago, how can I say this? And I apologize in advance to all Bears fans. I don't believe in your team. I mean, I look better this year than last year, but there's something about them, man. I'm just kind of remind me of my Broncos. It's just So I think Dallas will cover. Dallas will win. I don't think. I think Pollard, he'll do his thing. The receiving corps, they'll play decent. You know, they'll help carry Dak to a good comeback game. Parsons, he'll do his thing. Diggs will probably have. I don't know if Diggs gonna have an interception. But I got Dallas covering it, and I got them winning 24-10, 24-14, something like that.
Well, and let me say this before we move on. Last week, first Sunday Rise I think I've missed in maybe 2 years. Y'all had a lot to say about me in Dallas, didn't you? I had a lot to say.
We know the truth.
Yeah, but y'all quiet this week. Y'all church mice.
No. We know the truth.
What's the truth?
We know the truth.
What's the truth?
It's a reason why we can only see
you got the stars under that S.
There's a reason why we can only see a certain part of that room because the rest of it is silver and blue, baby.
No, you got blue and black behind me. You got my father-in-law behind me. Now, here's the thing.
Oh man,
you've known me more than half my life. Delonte's known me more than half my life. Ben and Sharon, I've known you guys quite a long time. Everybody knows my hate for the Cowboys. You know what my ambition in life is. Like for my 45th birthday, I want tickets to a Cowboys game, but I want that field access pass. And I want to go to Taco Bell before we go. Just get ready to bail me out of jail because I'm going right on that damn star. You say what?
Like to get the access, field access, that's fandom stuff.
Yeah, I want to take a shit on the star. I mean, what the fuck do you mean?
Sure, okay.
That's my goal.
Yeah. No,
whatever helps you sleep at night, babe. That's whatever helps you sleep at night.
Moving right along, I think this is going to be game of the week. This is a test for the New York Football Giants versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Giants are 3.5-point dog. 3-point dogs. Over under is 44.5. You got Geno Smith on one side. You got Daniel Jones on the other. The Giants are playing really, really good ball. I think all the New York teams. The 2 New Jersey teams are playing really good ball. The New York team is playing excellent ball. Go back around the room again. This is a good one. And Midnight Rider picked this one out. What was that, Thursday? You sent me that message, said we got to talk about that. And he sent some baldy breakdown of their DBs. And these are young dudes. These are rookies. And just their technique. I watched the footwork. I watched it over and over. I watched the footwork. I watched the technique, and it made my heart smile. You know, I kind of, you know, of course, I sent my wife a message like, it's a couple leagues that I might want to sign up for. So, you know, I got a little time to get my legs back together. One season. That's all I need. One more season. But let's go around the room. Giants versus Seahawks.
Walking on the field. Don't even.
MCL, LCL, PCL, meniscus.
Well, hell, at least you know, I got insurance to cover it this time.
Like you pulled your hamstring just walking up the stairs at your game, like, and it was on like about 5 steps. B said,
"Shit, whew, I didn't stretch first. You know, you gotta get that pre-walk stretch. I ain't get that stretch going."
Hey, before we get in this game, we went to that Commanders game a couple weeks ago, and you know when you get two fat, out of shape people, we were walking up that hill, and we were having a deep conversation leaving the station. You know you out of shape and out of breath when the talking stopped. And we're like, oh, we almost there. We almost there. You talking about stepping on the football field.
It was that incline. See, the football field is flat. It was that incline coming from Morgan Boulevard. You walking up that incline, and you sitting there, you're like, yeah. All right, I can't talk. I got to focus on breathing. Then you got to meter your breathing and stuff. You go, all right, let me do my breathing technique. Okay, wait, that's not working. That's not working. Why my ankles burning? Oh, shit. My
ankles burning, knees burning, check body light came on, everything came on.
Man, who you telling?
Low back air hurting. Light buzzing, everything.
You want to take a stop and bend over and be like, hold on, let me stretch my back out. Wait. But you don't want to be no punk. And the people that you were walking behind, they're this close. You're this close. Then all of a sudden, the gap start getting bigger and bigger and bigger as y'all go up that hill. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, but I think I'm done. I think I'm retired. I'll announce my retirement sometime this week, I think.
Like today, you know.
Nah, I ain't ready to retire yet. I'm still young and frisky, but later on this week, we'll see.
All right, let's do it. Giants Seahawks.
Let's go.
So them Giants Seahawks. I think both teams are actually having a pretty good season. I think the Giants are having a little bit better season than the Seahawks, especially my boy Saquon. I like him. He's a good one. So I think this is his year, his game. This is his season. Like he's hitting his stride. He's in there. So what's the spread for this one, Ben?
Seahawks -3, over under 44.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Giants in this. I think they're definitely going to pull it out. I forget who their quarterback is. That baby's
Danny
name.
Dimes.
Yeah, escapes me every time. Like I can see him, but I can't remember. Horrible with names. Ask my kid. I only have one child, and I left, and I call him by a different name every 10 minutes. So, but yeah, this will be their game between Dan Jones and Saquon. I think so. I'm definitely gonna put my hat in for the Giants. Taking it all for the Giants today.
All right.
Am I right?
So it's real simple.
Really? Really?
What?
No,
I'm not even talking about you.
No, that's Kevin over there.
So, yes, I picked this game out early in the week. Couple reasons. The film study we were talking about. Seattle is finally back to its true identity. This is probably going to be the closest that Seattle is to the Legion of Boom era, and I'm not saying that lightly. I'm jumping in the pool on that statement. They've got a run game with Kenneth Walker, the kid that carried Michigan State last season. They have 2 good corners. If you look at the left side of their offensive line, they have 2 rookies. Seattle has had the best draft this year of any team, and it's translated to the field. And all they're doing is running the ball. One thing I can say, because both teams run the ball a lot, if you're on Stream East, don't turn this game at 3:45 because it ain't gonna be there. This is gonna be done and over with. That clock gonna move. You ain't getting a whole lot of football today on that one. So get there early if you want to see a slobber knocker. This might be a KG shootout special. With that in mind, I'm going with the Pum. I'm gonna give it the under because it's gonna be 23-20. And since it's a 3-point guy, I'm gonna take the Giants to cover. So I'm gonna take the Giants and then the under on this. And the kid to look out for, like I showed KG, Tarek Woolen, kid out of he was a 5th round draft pick. This kid is, if Sauce wasn't in this class, he'd be the guy they'd be talking about for Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Man, all week I picked Seattle, and I don't know. Right now, I just had a change of heart. I think the Giants are going to go in. Cause like the Midnight Rider said, both teams are going to run. They're going to chew the fill up running the ball. All right. The Seattle logo isn't going to be there anymore. They're going to run this ball. Both teams run the ball. But I'm going to take the Giants. I'm going to take the under. And I'm going to take the Giants. And I think this is going to be one of those, like Midnight Rider say, KG specials, 14-17, maybe 20-17. But I think the Giants edge the Seahawks out today. I really do, man. I don't know what it is. I got a funny feeling. But I think the Giants are going to win that ground attack today. I really do.
I'm gonna say this. The Giants, in my mind, they went from being a total surprise to, at this point, a total powerhouse. They got it all, man. Like offense, defense. Like we all know that Saquon or Daniel won't be back with them next year, but they made a lousy situation to a great situation. Seattle, same thing with Seattle. People expected them, when they traded Russ to us, expected them to be cellar dwellers, saying not to do anything. Drew Lock was going to throw all these picks, but, Geno Smith was like, nope, So they become a surprise as well. Now, would I go as far as call them a powerhouse? Nah, I ain't going to call them a powerhouse, but they definitely been a pleasant surprise. With that said, it's gonna be a high scoring game, just like Midnight Rider said. But I got the Giants pulling this one out, 31-28.
Well, as much as I would love for the Giants to lose this game, they are not. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be pow, stop shooting that little motherfucker. It's going to be a shootout. And I think it's going to be 23-20, last second field. Come in. No, come on. No, you want to be up. Come on over here. Come, no, shh. Come on, you got something to say about the Giants? We was talking about your Cowboys earlier. What you got to say now?
Come on over and talk about these Giants.
Come on, talk about these Giants. Nope. Now she say nope. Oh, shy and shit. Anyhow. Shit, we'll get more views if you dress like that.
Sir.
Anyway, 23-20, last second field goal, Giants win. And they keep on rolling. Next game, the Commanders versus the Colts. In Indianapolis, of course, ever since they've been on this is 2 games in a row they've won. We've done something special here. Got to do it again. Left hand up. Who are we? Commanders. Got to do it. Got to do it. Got to do it. So, Lady C, start with you. The Colts are 3-point favorites. They give you 3 points at home. Over under is 39.5. So, what do you got?
Well, I got my phone in my left hand, so it was occupied. Wasn't able to assist you in that one.
Don't get mad because you ain't got something cool like we got. Go on. Move around.
Wait. We got who that nation. Yeah. Anyway.
Who that is.
See, I ain't even going, you know what?
HR.
I'm gonna stop, please. Yeah, HR been you know, I already got my appointment set. I'll be meeting up with HR tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it all in today. But anyway, y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose. In like who's starting? Heineke starting, right? Yeah. Yeah, Heineke gonna quit being Heineke around third quarter, and coach just gonna run over y'all ass.
Damn.
I'm gonna take it for the Colts today. I mean, we can fight about it later, but I'll take it for the Colts today.
Okay.
You had a meme, man, that I sent you, the Spider-Man.
Yeah, oh, wait. I forgot that. I forgot all about that. Hold on, because that was a good one. Jesus, where we at? Man, when I'm hoping I'm able to use that. Because that was funny.
I heard that, and it makes so much sense that this game is the battle of two teams heading in the same direction, playing with the same flaws, the same issues, the same everything. Both teams came into this season with a starter that they're benching for a quarterback who's more heart than arm, who's more heart and soul than anything else. They're not a top-tier quarterback. Sam Ehlinger is probably one of the weaker arm quarterbacks I saw in college, but supposedly he's gotten better. But again, he's one of those guys that's all heart, so he'll be able to run around enough to make this an interesting ball game. So when I see Ehlinger, you're thinking of a guy like a Doug Flutie, somebody like that. The other issue is both teams' offensive lines are terrible at this point, especially up the middle. So this is a game, I know B's going to say he ain't going to show, but this is a Deron Payne, John Allen type of game. And on the other side, it's the kid Stewart and DeForest Buckner that are going to make impact on this ball game. So I don't know if both teams can run the football. I think this game is going to come down to whose quarterback makes the best off-script play in this ball game. They're also both teams that have started a new quarterback every year since 2018. So, and they might even go back further, but I'm going to stop at 18. So there's no plan at quarterback for either team. They have decent running games, but they have no guard play, no center play at this point in time. So it's just one of the games where this is the ultimate, you are what I am. And then they both had bad owners that have done, there we go. That's it. They both had bad owners. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know, man. When I saw this game on the schedule, I was thinking about it. I've heard radio all week. And like, as you should start going down the checklist, everything matches. Everything matches. And yeah, we're 3-4. They're 3-1. What's the difference? So I think that was a long way for me to say I'm still going to take the Commanders to win. This is 24-20. So they hit the over, but barely. And it's not going to be a pretty ball game. So if you want to see passing, don't turn into this game. Like, you're not going to see anything pretty in the passing game. This thing that scares me the most is Jonathan Taylor hitting the scene and taking one to the house. That's where I fear Indianapolis more than anything else. So again, Commanders with the win, and then I think they'll get over slightly the 39.5. Go ahead, B.
It's not many times in the NFL season where Taylor Heineke is starting and you can say, I'm going to take him as the better quarterback. But today is one of those games. If we're talking about the better quarterback today, it's Taylor Heineke. You're throwing Ellinger in for his first start. So I think the Commanders D-line, and I'm not going to say anything bad about 94 today, but I think the Commanders D-line is going to eat that boy up today. I really do. I really think they're going to, whether it's pressure, sacks, I think they're going to really make a difference in the game today. I see the 39, and I'm like, is it going to be that bad today? I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be over. I think it's going to be over today, not by much, but I'm going to take the over. I'm going to take the Commanders today. I like Taylor Heineke. With all his shortcomings, I think that emotion, the heart, it bleeds off to the offense. And you saw it with McLaurin, you saw his emotion, you saw him being fired up, which is a good thing. Give me the Commanders today. I'm gonna say Commanders. No, that's not what I'm saying. Give me the Commanders. Man, the cover. I can't guess. I think it's gonna be mid-20s. I really do. I think I think both teams are going to give up some big plays, but I think at the end of the day, that Commanders D-line is going to kind of like reel that in. And I'm with the midnight round. Jonathan Taylor, it's always a problem, always a threat. That's definitely the number one area of containment. But I'm not worried about their passing game. I'm loading the box for Taylor. That's what I'm doing if I'm the Commanders. You have to tell if you're Ellinger, you have to show me you can beat me with your arm. Until you can do that, we put an 8-9 in the box. What you got, Delonte?
When I think of this game, I think these are two teams that are identical. When they say you look in the mirror, you see yourself. Like when they look at one another, they see themselves. Yeah, pretty much. I think I don't know. This is one of them games. I think the Commanders can win. It's going to be low scoring, and you know what I'm saying, and super tight. It'll be back and forth, but I think the Commanders, they'll pull it out. I think Heineke, he'll continue to play with a lot of moxie, and his receiving corps and the running backs, they'll help carry it through. I don't know. I peeped that Matt Ryan's been benched, so much for that acquisition. But give me the Commanders, 10-6. Colts score a touchdown but miss a field goal. That's your 6.
Y'all talking about the Indianapolis passing game. You're talking about Indianapolis passing game. A guy to look out for is Alec Pierce, the kid they got out of Cincinnati. He's caught a deep ball in every game. Not every game, in each of the last 3 ball games. So that's another person kind of just to keep an eye out. If Ellinger can get the ball out to him, he could be a threat or have an impact on his ball game as well. Go ahead, KG. Sorry.
That's all good. Well, Ellinger's career NFL statistics, he's a 6th-round pick, 2021, number 218. Career statistics as of 2021, 9 rushing yards. That's all he has. He is not going to beat you with his arm, so they're going to give you a heavy dose of the run. So you got to load the box and just be ready. So I'm taking my Commanders. Feels funny saying that, but I'm taking Washington 21-10. Decisive win going into the bye week. Let's do it. So when we do DC Sports Rundown, we can put our left hand up and ask, who are we? Commanders. Last but not least, before we get up out of here, the late night game. I think this might be the game of the second stanza. the Josh Allen-led Buffalo Bills versus what Lady C calls Aaron frickin' Rodgers and the Packers. The reason why I wanted to say this, bring this game to the table and talk about this, I want to ask a question. We talked about Aaron Rodgers being the best in the league, him and Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes being the top three. If Buffalo wins this game decisively, Josh Allen has a great game. Is this a passing of the torch where Aaron Rodgers passes the torch to Josh Allen, and Josh Allen now becomes that next big thing? And then here we are after this year talking about this is a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen lead. Thank you for taking my call. I'll hang up and listen.
Oh, this is free for all? I mean, if this is free for all, I think. Go ahead, Lady C.
Yeah, so this is Aaron freaking Rodgers. But you know, for the past couple of weeks, I've been saying, what the hell are you doing? God, what the frick are you doing, Aaron? Like, you know, that poor baby. I don't know what the hell is he doing. But yes, it's definitely going to be a passing of the torch. I think he should hang it up. I think this should definitely be, you know, his last season. You know, he should start really thinking about what he's going to do post retirement, what type of investments he's going to make. You know, stay out of the community pot a little bit, but you know, it's he needs to start thinking about that for himself. He's always going to be Aaron freaking Rodgers, you know, but it's that time to pass it. Mahomes is, you know, picking that up. So, but today, it's them and the Bills. I'm gonna have to take the Bills with this one, because I don't see Aaron's dropping it a lot. He's getting sacked. He's dropping a lot. He's missing a lot of shit. Like maybe his 90, his peripheral vision isn't what it used to be, and he's like what, like he's in his 40s now, right? I'm sure. So
I think he's 38, but I'm not sure.
He's 38, so 38 in. I'm gonna stop. So he's probably in his technically it makes him about his 80s. You know, 38 in football
38.
quarterback years. 38 in football quarterback years. It's kind of like a good 70. 38 in non-melanated years. That makes you about 80. So I'm just saying. But I mean, fuck it, HR got me this week, so I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the Bills over this one tonight. Let's go Bills. Pew, pew.
The views expressed by Lady C do not reflect the thoughts of the Sideline Junkies and anyone related to the Sideline Junkies.
Oh, I love your TV, your TV radio voice. I love that.
Thanks. So Aaron Rodgers passed the torch. Honestly, I think last year the torch was passed. And I think the game that made that happen was the AFC Championship game. So I don't see Josh Allen as the third or fourth best quarterback. It's Mahomes, Josh Allen. So and then everybody else. And then Buffalo did the right thing by getting Josh Allen a wide receiver in Stephon Diggs to make that matchup work. The problem I see with Aaron Rodgers right now is his receivers don't see the field the same way he does. And if you guys get a chance, There was a great thing on NFL Matchup this morning on ESPN where they just broke it down, and you could just see plays where the receiver was going one place, maybe because it was drawn up that way, but then the receiver didn't see where the coverage was or things like that. And then if you watched the Washington game last week, my God, they must have dipped that football in like Country Crock or Land O'Lakes, because every time they threw it to the receivers, man, the ball was popping out of their hand like it was nobody's business. They hugging themselves. So I just didn't get, like, this wasn't a game where the Commanders like dominated. It was just more so that Green Bay's receivers just let Aaron down every chance they got. Like, I think there's an old joke that says, like, if when I pass away, Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna say it this way: if Aaron Rodgers passes away, he wants the pallbearers to be his wide receivers so they can let him down one more time. And that's exactly what's happened this season. So in this ball game,
I got the hell, they ain't gonna be able to hold the damn casket the way they do.
But I got the Bills, and I think since the Bills lead the league in double-digit wins, I'm gonna take the over as well. So that's all you, B.
I don't even know where to start at. That torch you talk about, you can keep it lit, you can blow it out. It doesn't matter. You can turn it sideways, and you can stick it straight up your candy ass.
Oh, that's where we were ending up with this.
Okay, but I say that because, and we mentioned Mahomes, 17 in Buffalo ain't waiting for the torch to be passed. He's taking it. Okay? Y'all know I talk real modest about my boys. Not today. You come in Orchard Park with your cheese head, with your green and yellow one, walking in the stadium. Oh, we the Packers. You're coming in there, you're getting your ass whipped today. I promise you. I don't care if it's Aaron Rodgers, Kenny Rogers, it doesn't matter today. Aaron Lazard is out for the Packers. That's one receiver that, even though he has his drops, he's basically probably the most reliable receiver, and they don't have him today. So I don't see Green Bay. You're coming into Orchard Park. You're playing the Buffalo Bills, coming off a bye week. They're finally somewhat healthy. I don't see Green Bay scoring a touchdown today at all. I see this being a 38-42-6 type of game. And that's what it is. They're going to come in. We're going to melt them cheese heads right off their pretty little heads. And we're going to send them, I don't know how far the bus ride or the plane ride is back to Green Bay. But hopefully it's a quick one so they don't have to be, on there sad and depressed. And, damn, we just got our ass kicked in New York. I don't want that for them. But the Bills today, if it's over, it's going to be the Bills because they're going to score a billion points. This is another offense, even with Aaron freaking Rodgers, they can't move the ball because of his receivers. And I don't know if y'all feel this way. Let me ask, a question. We'll go back around. The more Aaron Rodgers talks and the more he put blame on everybody else, it's like he's losing that leadership type mentality, guys. It's like, yeah, you got young receivers, but what are you doing to make sure your receivers understand where y'all are on the field? Because at the end of the day, he's Aaron Rodgers. We know the quarterbacks are the most important people on the field. Are you putting that extra work in with them? Or you are just expecting them to come out and, know where to be, and you throwing the ball, and if they don't catch it, you're blaming them? Because that's what he's doing, basically. But give me Buffalo today, 42-6. You can write it down. You can put it in ink, crayon, marker, chalk. You can write it in blood. 42-6 Buffalo. Melting the cheese heads. Go back home. Stay out of Orchard Park. Don't come back for another 4 years, whenever we play y'all again. Get out of Buffalo.
Some powerful words there. Okay.
Dante lost his volume.
We can't hear you there, Delonte.
Hold on. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you good?
Yes, sir.
All right. So sorry for my excitement. We finally did something right. We scored another red zone touchdown. We're winning with 140 left in the game. Russ is finally playing. He's still playing not 250, but 127. You know what I'm saying? I just added another $2 million to that. Still got some ways to go. Damn, 42-6. I ain't gonna do that. Not the A-Rod. He's an asshole, but I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I the passing of the torch. I believe I've always said there are two torches right now. It's Rodgers and it's Brady. Brady done passed the torch a couple weeks ago to Mahomes, and I think tonight A-Rod will officially pass the torch to Allen. You know, saying as though those are gonna be the two best quarterbacks of our future. As far as tonight game goes, I'm not 42-6. That's brutal. I don't think it's gonna be close, but I don't know, 42-6. I just think the Packers, man, it's just all over the place. And I'm sure A-Rod, knowing how he is, he's probably like, damn, I should have went to Denver. But then again, you look at what's going on at Denver. Hey, maybe you should have just retired. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the fruits of your labor. I'm gonna take Buffalo in this one. Definitely home cooking. You know what I'm saying? Top 3 team, the whole 9 yards. I think we're gonna see more drop passes from the Packers receiving corps. So give me Buffalo in this one, 31-14.
With these scores being thrown out, and I don't even think I said the over under. I don't even think I said anything about that. Buffalo's 10.5 point favorites. They will cover the over under 46.5. I think that would be over. I'm just gonna say it, man. Buffalo will win this one. Josh Allen will have another great game, and Buffalo will continue rolling. I mean, they're not taking no prisoners. They're not playing no games. So Buffalo in this one, no shootout. This will be a massacre. I'm not going to say 42-6. I'll say, 28-3. I think they'll call the dogs off in the third quarter and just be content with just running out the clock. But I need Josh Allen to drop at least 20, 25 points in fantasy today, and the Buffalo defense to give me double digits. I'm rolling right now. Final thoughts before we get out?
I have none. Well, I have plenty. I'm just gonna go ahead and call this out. I just want to say I was really offended by the Boss B sitting there playing with his kitty on live camera. I don't appreciate that. Ben, you should never wear your hat again. Because the ladies love MR. Midnight Riders, Lady Love. I'm gonna put you out there. We're gonna put a mattress on your back so you're gonna be ready at any point. KG, yeah, you still love the Saints, the Cowboys. We definitely gonna get you some more Cowboys.
That's HR stuff. Calling right there. I hear the phone going off. That's HR calling.
Yeah. They call it. I'm not here today. They gonna call back. KG, we're gonna get you some Cowboy stuff for Christmas. True Cowboys fashion. We're gonna get you on that in that game.
You want to give me some Cowboy stuff? Give me a daggone Zeke jersey so I can, and make it midriff, and make it say midriff on the back.
Anything to make your nipple show. I'm pretty sure that's what you want to do. All right, cool. Delonte, I don't have much for you. Oh shit. They keep calling.
HR is trying to get a hold of you. You better stop it now.
Definitely gonna ride this one. Delonte, I got number love for you. You ain't been here for me to harass you, so got number love for you.
Right on.
You know,
right on.
Broncos. Midnight Rider wants to ride the Broncos. I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah, that's all.
I've been hearing too. I've been seeing and hearing some things too.
Right, he's been like really on there, just Broncos Nation.
Force on Russ, yeah, let's ride.
That's all he said all off season. I'm just imitating what the man said.
Broncos.
Every time you put a mic in his face. This week, when we go on the plane to where we go to our next destination, I'll do high knees in the aisle of the airplane.
Weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what he did going to London. 8-hour trip, everybody sleep. He doing high knees and calisthenics in the aisle.
So now that we got officially on the track, how do we bring this back?
Ben, what you got? Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Definitely gonna be in HR later on. And I'm cool with that.
Cool. Commanders Colts. I think the hidden storyline in that game is Terry McLaurin gets to go home. So I think Taylor Heineke might go overboard and try and give him the ball. That's the only thing that scares me today. And then Bills Packers, man. I just don't know when the Bills gonna stop scoring. Like, I don't think they want to bring their punter today. I think this is just a no punter type of day for them. I'm done. I'm good.
Boss.
Did we lose him?
I think he might be playing with his kitty. Delonte.
You gotta hit the button.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, now we got you.
All right. So I'm currently I'm in a frustrated state because we can't even close this game out properly. 36 seconds. But that's neither here or there. Good luck to everybody in your games today. Lady C, may the odds be in your favor. I need your Saints to pour this one out tonight. Today. You know what I'm saying? Please. What the hell was y'all doing?
Uh-oh. Live commentary.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Live stream watching a football game is the equivalent to having Tourette's. Just
don't
want
make
to let
no
y'all know.
Damn sense. Damn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. That's all we got.
My bad, y'all. Oh, never mind.
It's 4th and 1.
Yeah, no, he got it. Lucky bastard. All right, good. Stop. My bad, y'all. Chaotic ending of the show. My fault, but we won.
What's the final score?
21-17.
21-17. We scored over 16 points for the second time this season.
Well, thank you to everyone that joined us. If you missed the show last night with the Nubian Sumo and myself for the WrestleManiacs, you missed the treat. You can go back and watch that on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. You can even listen to it on every platform. You can listen to it on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Podchaser, Podtail, Owltail, whatever. You can listen to it anywhere you listen to your podcast and anywhere you stream. We celebrated the 37th anniversary of the greatest promo of all time, the Hard Times promo by Dusty Rhodes. Then we took it down memory lane and we did What If ... Owen Hart. And we ran with some things and we threw some pebbles in the pond and we made some ripples of what could have been. And then we kind of sort of started talking about life and times of ESPN Zone and WWF New York and James' time at North Carolina Central and during the late 80s and early 90s and how great it was and homecoming next week. We got into a lot, but it was a good show altogether. So for everyone sitting here, Lady C, Midnight Rider, the boss BJ, Delonte, I'm the big guy KG. We don't do no overtime. We are out of here.